God, I cannot believe I just did that. I cannot believe I just cried on this thing. I think I've been fighting through this depression that I'm going through. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Shaunie Sanders, your 40 plus lifestyle influencer. And on this channel, I kind of give you guys the journey of me becoming an influencer at the age of 49. And now this is another episode of that series of becoming an influencer. And I realized that I haven't really done an episode in a minute. So I kind of want to do this episode to catch you guys up on what progress I made, what have I not done, and kind of where I'm feeling like I'm at right now. So let's go ahead and let's jump into this video. So for those of you that know, I have set out to become an influencer simply because I lost my job last year, August of 2023, and I haven't been able to find work since. And of course, financially, I kind of been going through it, trying to figure my way out, doing this content creation game, trying to really work these platforms, get monetized on all these platforms right here, including YouTube as well. And I can honestly say that it's been a bit of a struggle, right? Like, I'm not going to say it's been all roses because it has not. And it's been challenging, but you know what? I realized that I'm not going to give up on it. And nothing comes quickly. Nothing comes overnight. Success does take time, but I'm going to continue to try to find the best ways to grow, to implement strategies. Like I did this video that I wanted to reach 100K subscribers by December of 2024. And okay, I'm not really close to that, but I have high hopes, right? The channel has been growing, and really I just been focusing on my daily goals, like my daily and monthly goals for myself, for each of these platforms of mine too, to really continue to push, the different products that I have to sell and the different things that I'm trying to do. And I'm seeing a lot of growth on other social media channels for mine. YouTube has been a little bit more slower for me, but also I realized that maybe I need to start really making more content. Like I really committed to try to push out 3 videos a week, and I have not stuck to that schedule. And that's really on me. I need to get better at creating my longer form content. And I think it's all because I do a podcast as well. I have the Girl Take No podcast, and you guys can go over there and follow me on that channel as well. And so I do a lot of interviews throughout my day. And so sometimes when it's time for me to shoot my content for YouTube, for my Shaunie Sanders brand, I'm a little bit exhausted, honestly. And I feel like I haven't really got my rhythm with this brand as yet in terms of shooting for YouTube, making sure I capture every moment, just have the camera running and capturing some B-roll footage, being more intentional about capturing my vlogging days, right? Having days where I just capture a bunch of content, a bunch of B-roll content, and begin to do voiceovers on that. I just really need to stay more ahead of myself and plan it out better versus just trying to just put something together. I really want to curate content over here. I don't want the content over here have to be so routine in terms of I feel like it's work, right? Not that I'm enjoying it, but it's just becoming now just work for me. And I just want to make sure that it's still easy and that it's fun and that it's authentic and that I curate the kind of content over here what really represents me and where I am in my life, because I'm getting ready to turn 50. And I don't know, since the realization has come to me that I'm going to turn 50, I feel like I've been in this thing of I don't want to say a midlife crisis, right? But I do want to say where I am just recognizing that I'm nowhere where I thought I would be. I did not think that 50 would catch me and I would be here without a job, without real steady income coming in. But this is where I am. And I'm excited about turning 50 because I feel like the next 50 years, I want it to be my best years that I ever lived. But also it's a little scary too, right? It's a little scary to reach this age and not have myself financially where I feel like I should be. So it's a little scary, but also I am looking forward to it. And I just want to get better at doing this, creating this content on this channel, figuring out exactly what type of content I want to give. I think that's kind of been my thing, why I haven't put out much content. Because you know how when you're trying to start a YouTube channel, you go down that rabbit hole of, I'm going to search and find out how to grow my YouTube channel. What kind of content they're looking for. What kind of content this person give. Ooh, I love how they're doing vlogs over there. Should I do that? But then people tell you, well, don't do vlogs because people don't know who you are. You can't start vlogging for people to watch your life if they don't know you. So I feel like I had information overload. I've been overloaded with all this information and trying to figure out what kind of content should I make. And so, you know what? I said, you know what, Shaunie, listen, turn on the camera and just start talking to the camera. Start talking about how you're feeling. You know, you're going through a lot emotionally. You're going through a lot in your life, being at this stage in your life and not having a job, trying to figure the whole content thing out of becoming an influencer. And you know, it's so crazy. Like I mentioned to my husband the other day, I said that, you know, I don't miss the job, and I really don't. Like, guys, I'm telling you, I don't miss the job. And honestly, I don't think anybody do, right? I just miss the money that it brought me. I miss the 6 figures I was making, but I don't miss the work itself. So if I could just find a way to make the money I need to make to sustain my lifestyle and to really help me grow and build a better life and live on a level that I've never lived on before, then that would just be perfect for me. And so this is kind of what you guys are seeing on this channel. I'm just testing different things. Like, I'm excited about my journey of learning makeup. Like, I'm having a really good time playing around with makeup and different looks that I like to do for myself and just learning there, right? And so I'm just trying to figure it out on this channel on what type of content I need to give. And I feel like sometimes some people have it all figured out where they're now teaching you how to grow on YouTube. And because I'm not there, I can't give those kind of tips out on how to grow because I'm not there yet on this channel. This channel is still just growing for me. But I figured that, you know what, no matter what I do, even if it's just going to be talking head videos, I'm going to come on and I'm just going to talk to the camera. I'm going to come on and I'm going to film some stuff every day. I'm going to stop feeling like I don't have nothing to give. Because that's really what I've been feeling like lately. I've been feeling like I don't have nothing to give. What are you recording when you don't have nothing to show? When you don't have much going on in your life? What are you recording? You see all these people who seem like they have such interesting lives, right? They got so much going on where I'm feeling like, I don't know, I'm just feeling a little like I don't have much going on, and I'm on this journey and on this becoming an influencer, and I'm still trying to figure this road out where I feel like some people just have it all figured out, and I'm still kind of like, what kind of content do I want to give? And so the holiday season is upon us. It's one of my favorite times of the year. And so I'll probably start shooting a lot of my holiday content when I start decorating the house and pulling stuff out and, you know, going to parties and hanging out with friends. I think I'll start doing more of that and try to make sure that I capture more of those moments that are joyful for me. Because I feel like I'm just missing out on so much content when I don't capture it. But also I'm just in a place where I'm like, okay, but is this the kind of content they want to see from me on this channel? Like, I'm so grateful for the 230 something subscribers I have, because that is 230 something people who felt like she's actually worth watching. Let me watch her. And so I'm super excited about that. But also I'm like, I want to be able to give them content that they want to see. I want to figure out, how do I add value? What value add do I give them? I've learned so much throughout my life and my career in tech, my career in radio, because, you know, I feel like I have a lot of that I can offer to help other people. But on this channel, it's really not what it is. I feel like my podcast channel over there is where I can really teach people how to grow a podcast, how to be better with interviews and their online, and how to get better with talking on camera and their on-camera presence. But for me over here on this channel, this is more like the raw and uncut version of me. And so I'm trying to figure that piece out. I'm trying to figure out who I am and what type of content I want to give on this channel. So guys, just bear with me as I feel my way through this, because it's a learning process and I'm still learning how to produce these videos and what kind of content I want to capture and, you know, what kind of content I want to give. It's been a process. And if I feel like I'm rambling, that's simply because I'm still trying to figure it out. And some part of me feel like I should have it figured out already. Some part of me feel like I should know what I'm doing by now, but I don't. And I'm still trying to figure it out. And I'm not going to get emotional, because I've been getting so emotional lately with just trying to figure out how to bring in the money I need to bring in to help support my family, to help support myself, to contribute to my household. And it's been tough because I felt like I'm in a place where I don't know. I had to ask my friend the other day, it's like, God, am I going through a midlife crisis? And because I don't know what they look like, I don't know if I am or if I'm not. All I know is I'm about to be 50 years old in January. I don't have a job. I don't have the money coming in. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I don't know who I am almost. Because I told you guys before, a lot of the times we really identify ourselves with the job title. And then now when it's taken from us, we float around almost as if we don't know who we are. Because we've been so attached to, oh, well, I'm Shaunie. I'm a product owner. I work in tech. I'm a product manager. I work in tech, or I in digital marketing. This is kind of what I do. And so now if I get that question, someone asks me, hey, so what do you do? I pause and I hesitate because I'm almost in a place where I don't know. And I know you guys might try to come for me in the comments and feel like, girl, you sound crazy. And maybe I do sound crazy. I don't know. But I feel like I'm just trying to figure it out. And me and my bestie have been on the phone lately, and we both have been like in tears, and I'm going to do my best not to cry now. But we've been both in tears just trying to figure out our lives right now and praying and saying to God, wow, is this where we are? Is this where I am? Is this the thing I have to deal with at this moment? Because if it is, it's been tough. It's been hard. And all I can say is, God, please don't forget about me. That's what I've been praying lately. Please don't forget about me. Because I feel like because I do the content and because I do the podcast, guys, and don't get me wrong, my podcast is doing really well. It's bringing in some income. It's not bringing in as much I would like it to, but it's bringing in something. But also, it's just that thing of, you feel like you're just working towards something, and you just really just see it get to that next level. And it's trying to figure out how to get there. Especially at this age. And some of you might be watching might not be my age, but when you hit this, when you're in that latter years of your life, and you're in the 40s and you're ready to enter your 50s, you really thought you would have it all figured out by now. I really thought I had it all figured out. I thought I had the job, I got married, I got the family, I got the house, I got the car, I got the salary. I thought I had it all figured out. And then I came to realize that once the job was taken, things kind of, things kind of fell so quickly, which showed that my lack of being more responsible while I was working. And like I said, y'all can say what y'all want to say about me in the comments. Nobody beat themselves up more than I do. Nobody can beat me up more than I do. And I've admitted to the fact that, yeah, I wasn't prepared like I should have been. I wasn't a wild spender either, trying to live this lavish lifestyle either. But I feel like I could have saved more and I could have done more because a lot of it went very quickly. But also, I don't know, guys. I'm really trying to figure it out. And if you guys have any advice, please do drop it down in the comments. I'm trying to grow this channel. I'm trying to monetize this channel so I can start making money monthly. My goal is to make $4,000 a month here off of YouTube with videos. And I know that just means me being a lot more consistent. But also I think it means me being a lot more authentic with you guys too. Really giving you what's really going on with me and how I'm truly feeling. Because I don't know, maybe somebody else out there is feeling this way. And like I said, I don't know if this is a midlife crisis I'm going through because I'm about to be 50 and, so much you go through when pre-menopause, perimenopause, menopause is coming. And I'm feeling so emotional and I'm feeling so vulnerable. And I don't know if I ever felt this vulnerable before. And when you go through something like this, you look for kindness from people because life is hard and it's hard to figure things out when you constantly try. I admitted to a friend the other day that if I wasn't doing this content creation, right? If I wasn't getting up every day and doing the podcast, I wouldn't have a reason to get up in the mornings. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't have a reason to get up and try to tackle every day if I didn't commit to doing this journey. And I'm glad that I did. And I do my best to not get down. I don't know, to not get depressed. I don't know if I'm in a depression or not, guys. Honestly, I don't know if this is what I'm experiencing. I feel like I've had days I felt depressed, but I pulled myself out of it. I've been trying to read books that will feed my mental. I've just been reading this book called The Power of Positive Thinking, to really just kind of help me shift my mindset and think about my life in a different way, to tackle my days differently. Because if not, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'll get up, I will stay in bed and I will cry all day. I would cry all day, literally all day, because I can't believe this is my life. And I'm not trying to compare my life to nobody else's. That's not the kind of person I am. But I just feel like, I don't know why it's been so hard lately. It's been hard. Like I said, just the job hunt has been hard. And I'm like, you know what? You really have to take into account your age. You know, you're not the young girl applying for these tech jobs anymore. You're much older and you're competing with people who are a lot younger than you. So I really have to remember that piece, guys. And it's been hard. It's been hard. I don't want to sit here and make you guys think that, oh, everything has been so rosy and I'm getting brand deals. And honestly, I haven't reached out to brands for any brand deals. And I felt like I haven't done that because I'm trying to still build my platforms. But I think I've been fighting through this depression that I'm going through. I feel like, and I feel like anybody who's experiencing anything that I'm going through, or anything, I mean, people have it worse than I do, but I don't know. I can't figure out what this feeling is. I've never been in this space before, which I think is so different, and why it's bothering me so much is that I've never been in this space before. I've always had a job. I've always worked. I always had money coming in, but to be in this space where everything just seems so up in the air. Everything just seems so up in the air, and I'm trying to figure it out. And so I'm asking for you guys to pray for me, to drop me some words of wisdom below, because it's been hard. It really has. But the thing about it, I think that keeps me going is that I know I can do it. I know I can do it. I know I can. God, I don't want to be one of those girls that cry on camera. I think that's so stupid. But I don't know. I'm just the most vulnerable I've ever been in my life. Like in my life. And I know you guys don't know me well, but I have never been this vulnerable. I never felt this vulnerable before, where I feel like I could be knocked down at any moment. You know what I mean? Like at any moment you could just be knocked down, where everything is just in disarray. And for the life of me, I cannot seem to grasp anything. I can't seem to. Okay, it gets hard sometimes, and I can only do this when nobody's home. I can't even cry when people are home, because you know, you gotta always project image of strength for people. So it's been hard, and I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep growing this channel. I know eventually I'll get monetized. I know eventually I'll get there, but it's been hard. This journey has been hard, and I don't think it has anything with the journey of me trying to be an influencer. I think it's just a journey of just life itself just really coming at me at this moment. And I feel like it's just a moment, you know. Weeping may endure for the night, but joy comes in the morning. And so tomorrow I'll be better. But today I just felt like just vulnerable, just felt all this just rushing through me, and just wanted to get it out. I wanted to share it, and I feel like this is therapeutic for me. I apologize to people who are watching this. I don't mean to be that girl that cried on camera. I've never been that girl. I've never thought I would even make a video like this, but I am vulnerable. I am very vulnerable right now, and I'm gonna figure it out. It's gonna all work out. I'm gonna keep believing. I'm gonna keep praying. I apologize for those who are watching this video. I got very vulnerable. I started crying, and I'm sorry. It's not something I normally do. I'm much stronger than that, but sometimes it just has to come out, and you just got to let it out. I don't know what else to do. I'm human. I'm human, and I'm going through a rough time, so I'm just trying to figure it out. But overall, God is good. If you saw this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share with someone who might be going through something. And make sure you follow along for the journey. It doesn't matter what's happening right now. In the end, it'll all be the way God intended it to be. So I'll see you guys in the next video.